102.1 The Edge, Chris Z from the B Team, joined by Tarek, the vocalist guitarist of the Blue Stones. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time, sitting down, and answering some questions about your new album, Hidden Gems.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. This is a pleasure.
Listen, you got a guitar in your hand. You look ready to go. Let's give the people right off the bat a taste of what the Blue Stones really is.
Sure, yeah, let's do it. Took a minute to roam, golden towers in view. No, I don't feel at home, this is something new. I think I'll stay for a while, don't need me back so soon. 'Cause I know you're holding it down, I've always counted on you. And I don't care about the money, I know who I am. All my pockets are sunny, my foes are my friends. Oh, so let it ride till the morning, ride till the morning comes. Oh, let it ride till the morning, ride till that morning comes. I think I lose track of time when I post up at the bar. But you don't need to remind me what my vices are. I know it gets a little thick when I hop on the phone, and I can always hear that timbre saying, come back home. But if you love me like you say, you gotta let me roam till I'm ready, till I'm ready. And I don't care about the money, I know who I am. All my pockets are sunny, my foes are my friends. Oh, so let it ride till the morning, ride till the morning comes. Oh, oh, let it ride till the morning, ride till that morning comes. I let it ride. I let it ride. Oh, so let it ride till the morning, ride till the morning comes. Oh, let it ride till the morning, ride till that morning comes.
Before we dive right into your new album, Hidden Gems, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, pandemic, the lockdown. Your new album dropped March 19th, correct?
Yes, yep.
How hard was it to write, finish, produce an album during lockdown, not being able to see anyone, not being really able to go anywhere? You were stuck at home and you created this album that I'm going to say it is a masterpiece.
Wow, I appreciate that greatly. But it was definitely tough. It more so like the post-album stuff was, post-creation of the album stuff was really hard for us because we had just finished recording like maybe a month and a half before the pandemic hit, but we were still doing things like mixing and mastering and having to get everything tied together. So yeah, that was definitely a little bit hard to do. But I think the biggest struggle of all of it was not being able to tour the album and kind of being stuck in this limbo of whether or not we could even release it this year. Thankfully, we all finally just said, you know what, we got to put this album out. Whether or not we can tour it, it just needs to see the light of day.
Speaking of touring, when this all opens back up, there's got to be a place that you want to go to. I mean, Shaking Off the Rust was the #1 most played song in Canada in 2020. You're going to have some options. Is there a certain country or place that you want to play?
I mean, Canada-wise, Toronto for sure. I feel like we had unfinished business in Toronto. You know, like we played the Horseshoe just before everything shut down, and that was an amazing night. And I just feel like we kind of want to come back and do it bigger and better. So I would say Toronto. on at least this side of the border. And then would love to get back out to Europe as well. I mean, it's been a little while since we've done that, since 2019. So
Yeah.
I'd say those two places are, a city and a continent.
Listen, as a morning show in Toronto, I would absolutely love to have you guys there. We got to do that drive-in concert with you. I know it wasn't the same, but being able to go on stage, yell, live music is back, and then have you guys absolutely destroy that stage was such a glimmer of hope in the lockdown and pandemic. Let's play some more tunes. How's that?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
What's coming up?
This song is called Spirit. So it's from our new album, Hidden Gems. And it's the rockier of the bunch, but to be honest, it's kind of nice to play a stripped-down version for Sofa Beach. Here we go. Trading thoughts with the mirror for new points of view. And it's all in my head, but it's nice to hear a voice or two. Something stirring, my conscience is split into two. And it might be a phase, but I swear this is clear view. I don't trust myself, I feel like somebody else. I don't trust myself, I feel like somebody else. Yeah, there's thunder in my head, and it rumbles through the dust on my shell. Yeah, there's thunder in my head, unfamiliar like I'm somebody else. And I'm standing at the edge. I'm just trying to pretend that I want you so deeply, 'cause your spirit sings sweetly to me. Think I'd rather be alone. Shut the lights on my phone, turn the blinds, here we go. I'm in motion, so long till the dawn. I don't trust myself, I feel like somebody else. I don't trust myself, I feel like somebody else. Oh, yeah, there's thunder in my head, and it rumbles through the dust on my shell. Oh, yeah, there's thunder in my head, unfamiliar like I'm somebody else. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, there's thunder in my head, and it rumbles through the dust on my shell. Yeah, there's thunder in my head, unfamiliar like I'm somebody else. Like I'm somebody else.
.102.1 The Edge. I'm Chris Z. That's the Bluestones. That was Spirits off of their new album, Hidden Gems. Tarek, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, dude.
So that style you have, the bluesy, rocky, alternative, just dirty, awesome style, is that something that clicked right away, or did you and Justin have to work on that?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I think it just evolved over time. I think we started off as more of just a straight up rock duo, but over time, like your tastes change and you listen to more and more music, and your skill kind of evolves, right? And it changes. So I think I had to basically settle into this style over a long, long period of time versus us having to be like, okay, let's decide what we want to do right now and then just be that for the entirety of our careers, right? I think we're kind of just going with wherever it's taking us, I guess, as far as our own personal evolution.
I was just going to say, it sounds like you guys are constantly evolving, and that's never a bad thing. You're just bringing newer rock, alternative rock with this old 70s style, just classic that honestly, I think Canadian music needed. I think we in the alternative world a couple of years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, we were hurting. It was a lot of just ballads and stuff like that. And we needed to bring the energy back. And you guys did an absolutely phenomenal job. And I knew that the first day I heard you guys.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And we're alongside some amazing new alt rock bands in Canada too. Like, it's just this cool resurgence of some really great music, and just happy to be a part of that.
Now, you worked with Paul Meany, who's also done stuff with people like 21 Pilots. How was working with such a big producer, such a big name?
It was like such a great experience because we had been huge fans of his from his days in Mute Math for years and years. And you sort of build up this idea of this guy that you're going to be working with, and like, oh, he's this idol to you, and you're not really sure what he's going to be like in person. And we were kind of worried that he'd be a little bit of like a dick. I don't know if I could say that.
No, dude, we're the edge. You can say whatever you want.
So I remember like having that kind of concern, but it's only because we didn't know who he was. Then we finally met him, and he's like the most humble dude, the greatest coach, such a great producer. It was honestly such a great time working with him, and that whole like, diva aspect of what you think somebody of his stature would be like is non-existent. He's just like the most down-to-earth guy. And I truly think he brought the best out of us, So it was really a pleasure working with Paul, and would love to do it again, for sure.
Is there any other people you would like to work with?
Yeah, I mean, if there's, I think Mark Ronson would be a cool one to work with. If we're kind of shooting,
hell yeah,
or like whoever, I'd say Mark Ronson would be good. And then I feel like to do a couple of tracks with Dr. Dre would be kind of cool.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll be the first person into Toronto to spin that for you, too, if you get that done, all right?
If somehow that connect can be made, we would definitely be up for that, for sure.
Dude, that's such a badass answer. I wasn't expecting that at all. You want to get back to some tunes? You want to play one or two?
Yes. Yeah, I'll play another. I guess I'll kind of throw it back for us and play one of the first songs that really did some work for us, which is Black Holes. Broken down, so I walk the line. I dry my wounds and I die. I'm out of money, I'm out of time. I fly low like a broken arrow. Time slows and my vision narrows. Out of money, I'm out of time. I sing your hearts out, sing it loud. Make me happy, make me proud. Black hole, solid ground. Black hole, solid ground. 1,000 voices set them free, because this silence is killing me. I'm still alive beneath the rubble, a wretched soul in a sea of trouble. I'm all alone, I'm all alone. Start the fire, set it out. A good intentions wearing out. I'm all alone, now I'm all alone. Sing your hearts out, sing it loud. Make me happy, make me proud. Black hole, solid ground. Black hole, solid ground. 1,000 voices set them free, because this silence is killing me. Whoa, whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Sing your hearts out, sing it loud. Make me happy, make me proud. Black hole, solid ground. Black hole, solid ground. 1,000 voices set them free, because this silence is killing me. Oh.
that was absolutely amazing. I just wanted to say thank you again so much for sitting down and chatting about your new album, Hidden Gems.
Really nice being here. I'm
Yeah,
looking
it's
forward
been,
to seeing what kind of questions you got left for me.
dude, I got some fan questions, all right? Some are going to be offside, some aren't. No, I'm just kidding. There's only one. And the one from Sarah, Sarah from TO wants to know if you're single.
Oh, wow.
She's definitely shooting her shot right now, buddy.
She's shooting her shot. I usually prefer to keep this mysterious, but for now, I can say that there's a special somebody.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Sarah from Toronto, you're going to have to find another Canadian rock star to hit on. I am sorry. All right, this one's coming from Tyler. He's in Hamilton. I am a new musician. Do you have any advice for a guy with just a crappy bar band?
It really depends what you want to do, you know? If you feel like you want to really push it out there and become something that, you know, might be like a internationally touring musician, then just keep playing shows, man. That is just the best and most tried and true and tested way to become like a career musician. So I would say keep on playing shows, play as many shows as you can, especially when you're first starting out. Best way to develop your sound, best way to develop your confidence and experience on stage. And then apart from that, I feel like for whatever reason, a lot of people just kind of shoot for labels, which I don't really understand. I think it's more important that if you are to add some sort of staff to your team, I think the most important member starting out is a really solid manager. So somebody who can guide you and who can put you in front of the right people and network on your behalf while you focus on what's important, which is the music.
Man, that's a great answer. No one really goes that deep into it and starts talking about managers. They always just say, keep practicing, keep practicing. But that is some great advice. And I got one more question, and then we'll do one more song, and we'll sign off. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Brad wants to know, who is the one band you would love to collaborate with? We kind of got to that with Dr. Dre.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anyone else off the top of your head?
Oh, okay. Yes, there's a few. If we're talking like art, this is tough. Bad, Not Good would be an awesome band to collaborate with.
Cool.
They're from Toronto, I believe.
Yeah.
So that would be one. And then the other one, I'd say Kate Trinata, who is based out of Montreal.
Okay.
So Kate would be an awesome one to collaborate with. Shooting for more, Anderson .Paak would be great. I know it's not necessarily people in our genre, which I think people find surprising, but we listen to a lot of different types of music, and like these are the artists that kind of stick out in my mind. That would be a really great one to collaborate with, though, Anderson .Paak. And then Ariana Grande, just because I have this insane crush on her.
My co-host Jay from the B Team is 100% there with you. That's such a cool thing, though. Like you said, it's not necessarily in your genre. And I think that exploration of music, that's what makes great music. And you guys have done that since the beginning. And you, like you said, you've been constantly evolving, constantly changing, but always getting better. And we love it at The Edge here so much. We'll end with a song. What song would you like to end with?
I feel like, there's no better closer than another one off of our newest album, which you guys have actually been putting into a lot of rotation, which, we are extremely appreciative of. But this one's called Shaking Off the Rust.
Yes, let's do it.
Bang my head against the wall. Try to find my stride, but I trip and I fall. Losing my attention again. Yeah, I hit the bottom, but I'm on the mend. Take another step, push it to the edge. Just a little more, I can see the end. Yeah, you're finished, yeah, you're mine. Always win in due time. You think too much, it's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust, and you got no trust. It's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit. Walk through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can, and I'm shaking off the rust. Yeah, I'm shaking off the rust. Bang my head against the wall. Try to hold a smile, but I'm sick of it all. Everyone with something to say. Better hold my tongue or I'll make a mistake. Show 'em what I do, show 'em how it's done. I never turn it down, never gonna run. I learned you think too much, it's in my head. So I'm shaking out the rust, and you got no trust, it's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit. Walk through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can, and I'm shaking off the rust. Yeah, I'm shaking off the rust, Yeah, I'm shaking off the rust.
Brother, thank you so much. You guys have done nothing but impress Toronto and Canada with your new music, and especially me. I've been a huge fan since the beginning. So keep it up, keep killing it, and we will see the Blue Stones do some more just absolute massive things. Thanks again.
You bet. Thanks, Chris.